Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You are watching the YouTube station identification of Wendy Beth, Massachusetts resident YouTubers. I'm here live in the basement. No, this is not MTV's remote control. I'm not Ken Ober. God rest his soul. My name is Eric Lehman. You are watching WEML-TV, Channel 77, Episode 179. How's everyone doing tonight? It's still April the 27th, 2021, 11:04 p.m. I'm still on vacation till Saturday, because after Friday I go back to work on Saturday since it will start a new month, and my hire date it is May 1st. Ironically, it was 11 years ago that this was my final week working at Ruby Tuesday, and as you know, the 30th April the 30th was my last day. Dropped off my jacket, my chef jacket and hat, and I told him I quit, got another job. My boss was like, you know, take it with you. I said, nope. Didn't want anything to do with Ruby Tuesday at that point until, you know, it was really difficult for me to accept, you know, stuff from Ruby Tuesday at that time. But whatever. It's all good. So I know I remember it just like yesterday. Here we go. We're gonna do NXT Event Center for April the 27th, 2021. So did I say August again? Must be thinking that way ahead. Alrighty then. Let's start with the 840 battle since I missed that part due to band rehearsal. Dakota Kai went one-on-one with Mercedes Martinez, and the match was going good until Martinez Raquel Gonzalez got involved. Martinez did win by disqualification. Mackenzie Mitchell was interviewed the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions Shotzi Blackheart and Ramon until someone was sending them flowers, and Frankie Monet was interrupting them at the point, and then all of a sudden Frankie Monet opened up the car was from Dexter Loomis, and Bermude's like, I'm married. You have these. And Shotzi Blackheart's like, oh no. It was too funny. And then Cameron Grimes was visiting the jewelry store to get himself some bling. Him and his money. And he's still getting haunted by Ted DiBiase a little bit more on that. The Grizzled veterans came out to address the NXT universe about MSK, how they got lucky and all that. And then Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher interrupted them, and then both teams were fighting. I was like, this is a matchup I never thought I would see. And Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Drake Maverick and Killian Dane about their match with Imperium, and they have a little bit of dissension. And then Tiancha cut a promo in Chinese. I think it's about. I think they basically saw. I think Mei Ying may end up making her debut, in-ring debut, pretty soon. So beware on the way of that. Isaiah Swerve Scott cut a promo on Leon Ruff. Says, "You want to play this? How about this? You and I." And the matchup Falls Count Anywhere, and that match will be happening next week on NXT. Toni Storm came out and she addressed Zoe Stark, and then Zayda Ramir, who was waiting in the wings, she says, "I'm going to beat this rookie." But Zayda Ramir was like looking at her because she's considered a rookie. Toni Storm had the match up until she was getting cocky, and then Zoe Stark came out, distracted Toni Storm. Zayda Ramir took charge, and then hit a shooting star press, pinned Toni Storm in the middle of the ring. Ramir won the matchup, got beaten by a rookie. And so I think that's going to make Toni Storm really, really angry at that point. Legado del Fantasma cut a promo on MSK and Kushida, saying that we'll get the tag team titles, and Santos Escobar will be back as Cruiserweight champion. Bronson Reed's about to go to his match, but Johnny Gargano and Castle Ray waiting for them, and Austin Theory's like, hey, what are you guys doing now? I'm getting the match going. Then they had the match, Bronson Reed and Austin Theory, well, you know, Austin Theory had the match won. Dexter Loomis gets involved. Indy Hartwell is trying to say, hey, you talk too much. But Bronson Reed did pick up the victory, and he is going to get another NXT North American title shot against Johnny Gargano. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed LA Knight, how he beat Dexter Loomis. LA Knight was being flirtatious with Indy Hartwell. Oh, boy. And then afterwards, Everrise interrupts Mackenzie Mitchell about, hey, we talk about our Saturday morning show on social media. I'm a friend of the show, Mackenzie Mitchell. I'm a friend of the show. So then Mackenzie Mitchell came back, interviewed MSK and Kushida about how we show them why they're champions, and we're gonna beat LDF, Legado del Fantasma tonight. Then Imperium went in a tag match. It'll be Imperium versus Killian Dane, Drake Maverick Imperium with Bartel and Eichner. And a lot of craziness happened. Wolf almost hit Dane with a chair, did not do it. But in the end, Imperium did win their matchup after all that. Pete Dunne addressed the NXT Universal. Who's going to challenge him to step up to the plate? And it seems like no one's ever done that yet. Pete Dunne says he'll want Kushida or, Karrion Kross, or even go back to NXT UK and beat Walter. You never know. And then Cameron Grimes is still at the jewelry store, and then he says he finally found the watch he wants. He said, go ring it up so I can wear it. And he's looking, and all of a sudden, Ted DiBiase, some familiar hand with familiar voice, goes, hey, got the same watch, kid. And he looks, and it was Ted DiBiase laughing, and Cameron Grimes, that's Ted DiBiase. Oh, boy. Hey, Cameron Grimes, I think you should be on the tutelage of Ted DiBiase. You may learn a thing or two from him how to handle your money. And then they were supposed to have a match, Aaliyah and Jessie Kamea of the Robert Stone brand going against the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon. And then those same guys coming out with flowers again, and all of a sudden, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell attacked Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon, resulting in next week, William Regal put a match together. It will be a street fight for the Tag Team Championship between those two female teams, the Way versus Blackheart and Moon, a.k.a. the Fire Pit. Arash Markazi was interviewing Adam Cole about what's next for Adam Cole. Adam Cole goes, I want to go back to become an NXT champ again. And then all of a sudden, Kyle O'Reilly has been watching the whole thing from a separate room. Be very interesting to see what happens there. And then he has promo about the Diamond Mine. Who is this person? Who is behind the Diamond Mine? A lot of speculation is going around that thinking it's the new NXT standout they signed, Parker Boudreaux. That could be him. Also, it could be Tessa Blanchard. There's been a lot of rumors going around about that too. A lot of people are hoping that it's not Tessa Blanchard. Or, Lady Frost and the Savage Gentleman was tweeting about this, and then I went, wait, it can't be those two. Be very interesting who the WWE has signed up. Maybe the WWE has kept a lot of signings, sometimes kept them under wraps. You never know. Some signings they keep under wraps. You never know what will happen in the WWE. This will be very interesting, to say the least. Then they had the six-man tag, MSK, the tag team champions, Kushida, the cruiserweight champion against Legado del Fantasma, Raul Mendoza, Joaquin Wild, and the leader, Santos Escobar. It was a heck of a matchup, but in the end, Legado del Fantasma, after nefarious means, has won the match. Now speaking of NXT, we're going to connect with the Cruiserweight Champion, Cruiserweight Division, 205 Live. Now, Tom Phillips mentioned that we have a new ring announcer. And I thought it was Samantha Herbert, or it's Samantha Irvin. Actually, it's former America's Got Talent semifinalist Samantha Johnson, who is from my hometown of New Bedford, Massachusetts, has now been hired by the WWE to be the NXT 205 Live ring announcer. So I'm really excited about that. Another New Bedford native, Samantha Johnson, so true blue New Bedford native. She was a big WWE fan. So I'm very, very proud of her representing New Bedford. That's awesome. So it's great to see a representative of New Bedford join something as big as the WWE, part of NXT, part of the WWE 205 Live. So, and she's going by the ring name Samantha Irvin. So that will be her name. So welcome to the WWE, Samantha Johnson, aka Samantha Irvin. So congratulations to her on that. It's really cool. So New Bedford's home. Can't believe somebody from New Bedford is now going to be part of 205 Live and WWE NXT. This is going to be a very interesting situation, to say the least, because what if, Alicia Taylor does an awesome job on NXT. This is a huge opportunity. I like it. So This is really cool. So we'll see what happens next week on NXT. Who is this Diamond Mine person? It's like a UFC type fighter. Will it be Jessamine Duke with a new gimmick as well? That could be another thing going on. We don't know. We do not know. It'll be very interesting to say the least. Now, that's all the time I'm going to have on the show, and I better end this video quickly because this light's flickering on and off. I may have to go get some bulbs. So get some change of bulbs and get ready for that. So I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night, and blessings to you all. And I hope to see you guys on the next episode, 180 of WEML-TV Channel 77, NXT Event Center for April the 27th, 2021. This is Eric Lima saying see ya and bless out.